to Angel Heart Radio. I'm Annette McCoy, and with me is Elaine Ann, and we're going to have lots of fun with you today, talking about numerology and maybe a letter or two. Letters have vibrations as well as numbers, don't they, Elaine Ann?
Oh, they do. Good morning, everyone, wherever you are. Hope you're having a good day. Yes, the vibration of letters as well as your day number as well. We have a special day number as well each month, each day. So you add I'll tell you after.
Please do, Elaine Ann. I'm always fascinated with your knowledge and how you share your knowledge.
Yeah, I love my knowledge. I love sharing and caring.
Well, and isn't it true? I mean, let's face it, in this lifetime, we're learning all the time.
Yeah, and there is, you know how people say it's karmic? Everything I do is karmic. Well, there's certain numbers means debt, karmic debt you're paying back. So if you were sort of born the 14th, 15th, I did write it down because my brain's going 100 miles an hour because we've got a lovely thunderstorm happening here. The 13th, 14th, 16th and 19th are karmic debts. So what this means, sorry?
No, I was just going to chop in and say, okay, so if somebody has a 16 or a 17, or you...
No, 13th, 14th, 16th and 19th are karmic debts. So they say in a past time, right, past life, you've brought this debt in with you. So you may have been not a very nice person. So now, I'm not saying very nice, but say like with the 4, you may have been very strong-willed and everything like that, or you may have made a lot of money and didn't share it. Okay, but I mean, yeah, it's
now
your debt.
Okay, so I'm fascinated because I'm a 13, and Debbie, who has joined us, hello, Debbie DT, she's a number 15. Debbie. So she's got a question mark and an exclamation mark, and I'm going, I agree with you. So tell us about ourselves.
Okay, so with the D, it's like a door. Does she want to know about?
Oh, no, you were talking about 13, 14,
13,
15.
Yeah, 13, 14, 16 and 19.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, well, she misses out. She's going 15 question
No,
mark.
she's got no debt.
Okay, all right.
Her lesson is family and how much responsibility she takes on board. With work, with the 5, it's all about your freedom, changes, quick action. But with her, because the 1 and 5 equals 6, correct?
Yes.
So with the 5 and the 1, it's opening doors, allowing yourself to feel free, but it's like she's an authority figure to people. And then people download, and it's like family, friends, work colleagues need to understand she can't carry everything on her shoulders. But she does anyway.
Okay. Now, Arlene has joined us too. Hello.
Hi, Arlene.
And she's saying from across the pond, I have a feeling that Arlene might be in New Zealand.
Ooh.
but I'm not sure. Maybe,
I'm
Arlene,
not-
you can enlighten us.
I love New Zealand. I only stayed there for a weekend, but it felt, and I've never been there before, but it felt like home. So I may have been there past time.
I think, yes, past life. That brings up something else, because I know the first time I got to London, oh my goodness, it was a Monopoly board, but it was, and I just adore London. So I have a feeling that there's been a few lives there. Now, Debbie TT has written to us, and then perhaps I should say my northern beauties. Oh, Ali might be in Tasmania. Across the pond. We might. She's been. I love your riddles, Arlene. Thank you. Getting back to Debbie, that's good. My sister and daughter are 15, so no debt for them. If I have a question. Oh, sorry. I have a question. What number house would my daughter, that is a life path 5, be happy living in? What number house?
Well, 3 is a very good house for everyone to live in, because it means.
Is that why I'm in unit 3?
Yeah, Mrs. Communicator.
How interesting.
So 3 is all about having fun, letting your hair down. It needs music. It needs playtime. It's all about your energy. But in doing that, you need to look at the name of the street, the suburb, because you work out all the letters have vibrations.
Wow.
But for a normal house number 3, it means mind, body, spirit. It's all about speaking up, learning things. You cannot have someone live in there that is negative. They won't survive.
Right.
Because they bring the vote. I'm not saying people are always negative, don't get me wrong, but 3 is all about having fun, childlike, all that type of stuff. See, with the 15-6, they could be working shift work, things like that, where they need their time out at their home and have fun. With a 6, to me, a 6 home is all about family. So inviting people over, but it's also about the female energy, the 6. So looking after self. I'm in a 1, so it means stand still, look at things. And with the 1, I have been here. I was pregnant with my daughter, who turns 34 in June. So I've stuck. But it means learning new skills. It's about spirituality. It's about growing as a person.
Right.
All right? And it's finding the balance. Like if I do this, and every time we look at shifting, my husband changes his mind because it's comfort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he doesn't like change anyway.
And you do. Now, Arlene
Yes.
is, she lives in Pittsburgh, PA, USA.
America.
Yes. There you go. Now,
I have
Debbie's
relatives
saying,
in America.
Nice, thank you. I live in a 9 house and love it. I'm a life path 1.
So when you look at the 3, 6, and 9, you do 3 and 3 is 6. So you've got your 6. Then you go 6 plus 3 is 9. It's all about the headspace. It's all about creating. All right. It's universal. 9s are authority figure, but their belief pattern's very strong. The 9 house is all about the quiet time, meditation and all that type of stuff. It's all about religious, but it's also about hierarchy. So people that come in to a 9 house will feel peaceful and quiet. But when you're in a 9 house, it's like I'm leaving all the old behind to start a brand new.
You can tell I'm doing something else, can't you?
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm welcoming Mary Ann.
Hi, Mary Ann. So like today's date, if people looked at it, it's the 23rd of the 3rd, 2023. So we've got a lot of twos. We've got 3 2s and 3 3s in the day number.
Okay.
So with that, it equals, if I'm correct, 5, 10, 13. It becomes a 5. So today, looking at the vibration of colour, it's blue. So the blue is all about communication, but it's freeing ourselves up. And the 3 is all about childlike, having fun, enjoying things. But with the 3 number, and I tell everyone about this, it's the mind, body, spirit. But if you think negative, it will be negative.
Right.
Did I add that up right? 3, that's 5, 6, 7, 10, 15. Oh, we're in a 6. Sorry, people. We're in a 6. We're in a 15.
Yes, we're in a 6. That's right.
Yeah. So for the day, anyone that's born today, any child that is born will be in a 6 life number. So they carry the 15. So there's no karmic debt for them. They come in and they could be nurses, doctors, anything in that creative field in the mindset, because the 3, 6 and 9 are to do with the mind. And it's about humanitarian, always doing things to help people. See, they could be psychologists, they could be very good chefs. 6 makes brilliant chefs because they're putting their heart in their food.
Right.
Yeah. And see, if you're upset and you're cooking food, because I tested this out.
Yeah. Yes, we're meant to, if we cook with love, it's always delicious.
Even though you're chopping the meat up. But it's like when you're feeling a bit out of sorts and you're cooking, that will go into, because your mindset, the energy flows. We're all energy. Everything is energy. So we put our energy into that. And then they go, oh, something was off with tea tonight. I don't know what it was. And it's because you put your feelings and your heart into it.
All right. Nice, timely reminder. Now, Anna has joined us. Morning.
Hi, Anna.
Anna. So if the people who have joined us are wanting some answers through numbers, please ask away. So,
like today is the 15th.
Twice Born has joined us too. Welcome.
Who?
Twice Born. That's pure power in numbers. Gosh. 3/31 is a quad birthday for me as and my sister's child. So
yes.
31st of the 3rd.
Yeah. So the 31st becomes a 4 because you add the 3 and the 1 together. So they say through the speaking and through standing in her power, you get the 4, and the 4 is all about the builder of the universe. So it's all about taking control of building things up from the ground. So they're very hard workers. But the 3 does need to know their positivity is there. I'm not saying everyone has to be positive, because some people are going through a bad time at the moment, but just changing the point of view on what they're doing within themselves. But what I'm saying is, with the 31, it becomes a 4. Okay. And then with the 3, it's Mrs. Have a chat. So she's got a double whammy there as well. Like to party. But there's
Much
social.
appreciated, gorgeous twice born is saying.
And see, with the 3, it's like it's the communicator from the world, so from above. So anything we think of, we can, I know people think it's a bit out there, but manifest. Nothing's out there in my world.
Twice born saying, oh, yes.
And see, if it's like twice, with her, the 31 is saying, let your hair down, have fun. The 1 says, be responsible, right? Then you add them both together, and the 4's yelling out, what about this and what about that? So sometimes her heart's pulled in both ways. But all I can say is, no matter what she does, she needs to speak up through her voice. And her colour, if she's got the 3 there, the colour is yellow. But when you look at it, the yellow, then it goes blue. Oh, green, sorry, green. The green is the vibration of blue, of the 4.
All right. Anna Murphy says, yes, the other day I was listening to a podcast of yours and I kept seeing the number 3.
So when you actually see numbers, like I've been looking up, because I promised a lady I'd type something out for her, but I can't find, I've already written it all up. I can't find the sheet to copy. So anyway, the 3 represents you need to communicate. You need to be social. And it's all about your mind, body, spirit. See, the threes are about unconditional love, because you put the 1 and the 2 together makes the 3. So the 1 is the father or male energy. 2 is the female energy. You add those 2 together, which I didn't make the rules up. Please don't go off the planet about this. But the male is 1, female is 2. You add those 2 together, you get the child, if you get my drift.
Right.
So with that, the 3 is saying, well, it's all the innocence. If it was it Marie or Anna?
Anna,
if she's looking at opening new doors as through the communication or celebrating something, she must go and do it. Because 3 means I need to speak up, or I'll just take it on board and swallow it, and it manifests in other ways. So like your body takes it on.
All right. All right. Twice born was, it says she believes this. Do believe this. So she was referring to her numbers, no doubt. And then Anna was commenting on number 3. 3 is a powerful number.
Because it's everything happens in 3s, they say.
Yeah, well, yes, that's saying.
Yeah.
It's amazing how if somebody has has had a couple of accidents, it's like, oh, waiting for the third. Or if they know two people who've passed, it's, oh, I wonder who'll be the third.
Yeah, they do. And it's funny, if you say, like, if you're wanting, or your desire is to have something, you send out to the cosmos or whatever you believe in, because this is only my belief. It's nothing to do with Angel Heart Radio or anything. This is my belief. So if I was asking to be shown something, I would wait to see it 3 times.
Now, another girlfriend of mine says exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
If she hears something, it's like, no, she waits to hear whatever it might be, you know, might be an interesting enterprise or whatever. And it's like, if she hears it 3 times, she knows to act on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. And I always ask, my mum has passed, and I ask her to show me my next step, right? Whether it is her showing me or not, it doesn't matter. The intent is to be shown. You're asking a question, you should receive an answer. But if you're not, if you're humming and hawing about putting that words out there, so like, I need a new car. Oh, my desire is to have a brand new car. I manifested one, a yellow one. I know that sounds weird, but I did, and I have proof of it. But it was just, when I sent the thought out, I let it go. And I said, no harm come to none, because you don't want anything happening to anyone else through what your desires are. See, with the 3, it is the sunshine. It is the yellow. So yellow is brightness and happiness. The 3 is also to do with, like, even just letting your hair down and roll down a hill, go and jump in puddles, go and stand under, you know, a tree and hug it. I know that sounds weird, but 3 is the earth. 3 is the tree of life, or the flower of life as well. So we're all connected in the number 3. Because it is to work with the mind, body, spirit. And see, when with a 3, even in a 3 house, if you're feeling out of whack, everything's out of whack. And you could, like my twin sister and I, we're definitely alike in hand gestures and the way we talk, but she's got her own brain and how she wants to live. I have my brain and how I want to live.
Right.
So we choose, and naturally we're both life number 3s. And so when you've got a negative spiel coming out, like, I've got no money, I'll never have any money, you concrete that every day if you say it. That's what you're putting out to the universe. And see, with the 3, that's their learning. That's everybody's learning, basically, is to create what your desires are. And then if you turn it around and say, I have faith in the universe or God or whoever anyone believes in, then it will be there, because you're not putting that negative spill out there. That's on Elaine's planet, though. People must understand that's the only way, I think, because of what I've gone through. Yeah.
We are simply giving our opinions or what comes to us. Please never take what you hear here as in place of legal, medical, nor professional advice, you know, nor your own sound judgment. People listening to this might go, oh yeah, I agree with part of it, but not another part. That's fine. You know, it's helping us to refine our own opinions and thoughts.
That's correct. And see, I've just looked because I'm looking up the alphabet, the shapes, and see, I've seen Elaine and Anna. See, I'm only up to a couple of letters, but I have an idea about them, but I'm really studying them now. So the A is like a A-frame on a house.
Yes.
Right? And in the middle, you've got that join.
Yes.
So it means heaven above, so below.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But it means they're strong people. See, like even with angel, it means strong vibration. It means working with spirituality, but still need their grounding.
Right.
With the letter A in the first part of the name. With the Y, it's putting your hands up. Can you see that? The Y.
Yes.
Putting your hands up to the universe. And then you've got your spine.
Right.
So I'm looking into the alphabet to understand it more on the vibration. It gives another in-depth point of view on the letters. Yeah. And what else? The C is pointing that way. So it's moving to the future through communication.
Right.
And then, yes.
Well, I was just saying there's a little bit of chat going on, which is very nice, because two of the ladies, Arlene and Twice Born, are both from the Pittsburgh area in the US.
Oh, wow.
Anna is from Queensland. And now we have Christine with us. She's from New Jersey. And she's saying, any advice for a life path of 8 for 2023?
They were born 2000. What? Sorry, I missed that.
For this year.
Oh, for this year. So they're in a life number 8, a personal year 8.
Oh, well, a life path. What does that mean? Life path 8. So
what year were they born? Because for what was the date? I'm sorry.
No. Any advice for a life path of 8 for this year?
Okay. So depending what her birthday is.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. She's given it to us the 9th of March.
Happy birthday for the 9th of March.
Oh, that comes to a 3.
Then you add the 6, because the 7, 10, 19. She's a 10-1. So her birthday, the 9th of the 3rd, correct?
Yes.
Then you add
her middle name is Anne. Sorry, I'm chopping across you. Her middle name is Anne. So interestingly, obviously what you were talking about, A, would impact.
Yes. But see, with her birthday, she might be a life number 8. She's back here, karmic lessons, as in people on another level will come into a life and stay there, but above, on what we can't see, are contracts with people. So with the contracts, they could be in there for a lifetime, her friends, because she may feel familiar with people, not knowing why. They could be energies from her past times. And then with the 8, I'm taking control, but it means abundance as well. With her year number for this year, she's in a 10-1, so it's all about brand new beginnings.
Whoa!
Opening new doors. Now, the 0 there is the 10. You've got beautiful light on you. Is a 10-1. So the 0 empowers what her desires are. It's saying take responsibility, move forward, open the doors. But it's authority. Don't stand in one spot. It can mean caution, but I feel with her she may need to step out of her comfort zone. And Mrs. Have a chat.
I love that terminology.
with the 6 for 2022, it's all about family and looking at what we would like to do, right? What we would like to create, because that is your belly. Because when you draw a 6, it goes down and around. All right, that round part at the bottom, the circle, is your belly. With your 9, which this young lady has, the 9, that's the top of the head, and you go down, that's your spine. So you're clearing the space to add more things in. But it's the humanitarian. She could be volunteering and helping. It could be vet or anything to do with animals.
Well, that's interesting. Because where are we? Christine was saying, thank you. This is prior to what you just said about the 6 and the 9. It was resonating, makes sense.
Thank you, Christine.
Yes. And so there's lots going on. And yes. I'm just, because these lovely ladies, apart from Anna, who is in Queensland, the ladies are from the US, which is very nice. Now, Anna has given her date of birth, so I'm assuming that she would like to know.
Yes.
Christine saying thank you. She obviously appreciated it very much. Now, Anna's birth date, you only need the day and the month, don't you?
For this year, yeah.
Yeah, 19th of the 9th. Gee, there's lots of 9s.
Yeah.
Because she's a 92 baby. Amazing. 999.
1992.
Yes.
The 19th of the 9th.
19th of the 9th. 1992. My goodness me, Anna. Lots of 9s.
Oh, 9s. So sometimes Anna may feel, even though she's got the strength of the A in her birthday.
Yep.
The 19, all the 9s, you add them up, that's 36, isn't it? 9, 18, 36. So it means humanitarian. She's learning to speak up and nurture what is going on with her. It can mean that sometimes with Anna, her head chats too much, basically. And sometimes it can mean she strives to be a perfectionist. So 10, 19, 20, 21. So her universal year number for when she was born is a 3. Okay. Her day number, even though it's the 19th, is a 10-1.
Right.
So she's got 10, 13. She's a life number 4.
Yes.
So 4's all about building, but sometimes her head, like if Anna gets an idea and then she wants to pull it through, her brain just doesn't shut off. All right. And sometimes it's her belief pattern about how people perceive her. Now, when I look at her name, the A is a 1 and the N's a 5 vibration. So with that equals 6. All right, because the A is 1, N's 5. That equals a 6. So she's basically showing people she's the carer. come to me and I'll help you. So if it is animals or humans, or she's into the spirituality, her belief is very strong, that's what she's got to go with her heart. But her day number and month number is more important. Not more important. It's just as the line goes on, like the year number, it hasn't got that big influence as your day number and month number. So if she's looking at, that's 18, 19 plus 6, because she hasn't had her birthday yet, right? 7.
Right.
Yeah. So that becomes a 7. 10, 19, and 6. So it's 7. Yeah, 7. So she's mastering of the soul. She's learning about grounding herself. She's talking about, if she's looking at a house to build, she's looking at the house and she's saying, what can I do with it? But she's learning all the background to a home. So it's knowledge. It's all about the truth seeker. It's all about, don't self-sacrifice everything. Just look at it and just move with it. I hope I'm making sense, Anna.
Right, we'll wait for a little answer. I find it interesting we've got 2 Christines here, because twice born is a Christine as well. And you had mentioned the letter
Twice
C.
born. And Christine. So it's funny, I've written
right.
both
Anna's
under each
yes,
other.
you're on the money.
High five, girlfriend.
Anna's quite, yes. So good on you. Of course you're on the money. You're very, what's the word? You're intuitive, but also you know your stuff, Elaine. I mean, you're passionate about the numbers and.
Oh, I am. See, with my twin, she was into tarot, but she never did a course, but she could read the tarot as she saw them, right? With me, the numbers just spoke. When I look at people and they give me their date of birth, I think, oh, they're a worrywart. See, with Anna, her life number is a 4, and it starts at the ground and works up, right? They always start at the ground because they need to know the ins and outs of everything. But with the 4, they worry that it's not good enough. That's the other side to a 4. But the 4 is all about your 4 walls.
Right.
So your 4 walls is saying, I need to be in order. I need to know, say, for instance, that I'm looking at a table. Is this safe enough for me to dance on? Or is it going to be wobbly and I'm going to fall off? So they need to know they're secure.
Right.
Safe and secure. It's all about materialistic stuff, but it's also about what can I build on for my future, and that's where her brain steps in. And so, like, if she has ideas about what she wants to do for her future and her children or whatever, then her brain will take off. And it's not a bad thing. It's just sorting it out and knowing it's okay to have ideas.
Okay.
See, with Christine's name, the C is a 3, and then she's the first, like the AEIOU, is a 9. So she is 12-3. So that becomes, C is 3, yeah, that's a 12. So she becomes, with her, they're the most important letters of her name, because you say it every day. It's like having your day number and month number. So the C is a number 3, and it vibrates to communication, because the C, and it's always looking to the future. But when I add the I in her name, that's a 9. So it means using the headspace and speaking. So even if she was into socializing or being out there where she communicates with people, like a teacher or anyone that stands on platform, because the 3 is all to do with the born entertainer and showing people how to have fun. They're the comedians of the world, apparently. Does that sound like me? Yep.
Now, we've got feedback from Anna.
Yes, Anna.
Yes, this is spot on. Thank you. Stability is important, and with building on. I evaluate everything to make sure it is okay to go ahead. My brother is also born on, look at this, 9th of the 9th, 99 at 9 a.m.
Whoa. See, they look at 9 as religious. They look at it like authority figure. So like, you know how you have your churches and your bishops and all that. So it's saying you're working on another level. Sometimes with 9s, they need their own space because they can't handle people, as in the energy of everyone all together. Sometimes they could be really, it lights up their life that they're in a group session or doing things. Sometimes they can be very, very quiet and sit back and take note, write down all the little things. But with the 9's all about the headspace. But they're very creative because they're on that headline. It's like, So, it's all about thinking. Sometimes overthinking, which is the negative side. We always have a negative and positive with numbers.
All right, that's very, I would have said powerful too. 99999. Like,
yes,
whoa.
Yes,
because it was 1999 as well. So there's another 9. Boy,
there's a lot of 9s. See, they call that abundance of 9s, but it's working out the levels you're on. If you're really into groups and teaching meditation, teaching anything spiritual, that would be very good for them.
Okay. Now, Twice Born, or Christine, is saying Aries, the big head.
I don't do planets, I'm so sorry. But Aries, Aries is saying airhead because it's air.
All
right. But it's also saying, see, Christine Twice Born might be into the astrology part of numerology. But I'm not into that side. I never did a course on that side. I've done the numbers and the alphabet and your past life and your peak numbers. But with the Aries, they say, well, the universe is their world, basically, because they're using the universe to channel or to bring in things for themselves. Am I correct, Twice Born Christine?
Well, she's getting back to us, I hope. I love this interaction, Elaine. It's fantastic. Thank you
isn't
to
it?
everybody who has joined us today. It extends it when people interact.
You know, with Anna, A-double-N-A, so she's got the number equals, so that's 10, 11, 12, a 3. Her name represents a 3. I'm Elaine Ann without the E. So Ann is 11. So the 11 is all about spirituality, but the A, the capital A in Ann, is all about the A-frame. So you're working with two. You're working with the earth as well as the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So with her, she's got 1551. So it's saying, I need my balance. So 5's all about freedom as well. Freedom!
Well, Christine Buckingham is saying, what does a house number of 55 mean?
Well, you add the 5 and 5 together, and it means you could be moving your furniture around a lot. Or it can be releasing things from your past, or letting your grip go of things. Okay. So with the 5, it's all about travel. It could also mean with the double 5, it's finding your balance within yourself. So it's balancing the core energy. With the 5, 5, you add it up and you get a 10. So it can mean releasing and taking charge. See, 1 is authority figure. It means brand new beginnings. So being in a 55 home, and that's without the name or anything added to it, it's more about her allowing, like if she's got anyone pushing her buttons, it's to allow them to go. But with the 5 in the home, it changes, quick action, always wanting to do things because it's restlessness. But it's also with the number 5, it's travel, it's changes, it's real estate. So what she does with her real estate, she might go out the backyard and say, I don't like that tree, I'll move it from there to there, or changes all around her. But it's emotionally letting go of things that are holding her back. Did I make sense?
Absolutely. I used to live in a number 5, did so for 40 odd years.
Yeah. And see, it's the moving, but then you go, oh, it's the glue. 5s, when you put a number 5 in the chart for the noughts and crosses symbol thing, it balances all your chart up. So it's matters of the heart. So on the line where the 5 is straight across, it is talking about your sensitivity, your passion. What do I need to take control of? Because the 8's there and the 2's there on the same line. Then when you look at it diagonally, going down this way, it's all about your spiritual growth. It's all about asking questions about what your desires are.
All right. Now, getting back to Christine, she says that it makes sense, talking about the 55, bought this 55 home after a divorce.
Yeah. And see, this is where she's finding her balance again, but standing in her power.
Right.
And then when she's doing that, she'll probably move on to something else. But it can mean people might come to her home and feel comfortable in her home because it's got her energy from the divorce she's left behind. So it's looking at letting go of all that. And I know it's not as easy as that, especially abused or horrible breakup, but it's saying don't sit still, keep moving.
Right. Sheila has joined us. Welcome, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
And I'm a bit lost with twice born. She was saying that it sounded like the matrix code.
For
I'm not sure
about
that.
The nines. It means higher
right.
being. Yeah.
Now, my goodness me, Sheila's got a very interesting home number. I'm wondering what my home number's numerology is. Now it's 17.
What is it?
17059.
170.
Yeah,
059.
17059.
So that's 8, 13, and 9 is 13 and 9 is 22.
Mm-hmm.
So 22. That's old soul. It's all about building. So the 22 is all about relationships, talking to people about relationships. See, with her phone number, she's got, if I did the grid, the little gritty thing, I'm not going to show anyone because it's my handwriting. 5, 9. So with the grid, it's talking about determination. So it's saying she's unique in her own way. The 7 is mastery of the soul. The 5 is freedom, but the 5 is also changes. And the 9 is using the headspace again, but it's ending, starting afresh. It equals a 22-4. So with the 4, it's about speaking about people on the phone, maybe helping them through building towards a better life, or talking about home. It's all about your home life.
It's interesting because Sheila's saying, interestingly, my husband is also a master number 11 and our house is a 22. Wow.
Yeah, that is to do with the sensing feeling line. It's talking about the 11, even though I'm at 2911, but we have ups and downs, but we take it on board and then we can share it with others. But the 11 is all about your legs, walking through life. And it's opening new doors, not being closed off. And with the 22, it's talking about relationships, getting it going, looking at your intuition, analytical mind. So it's solving problems before it gets too big. But it is the psychic number as well, the 22. Because it's all about the mum's gut, or female gut, or men's gut, whichever you want to look at. Because I'm old-fashioned. I'm sorry. I was born in the 50s, and I'm sorry, I'm old-fashioned. Oh,
Sheila saying thank you.
You're welcome, Sheila.
Fascinating. Now, Elaine Ann, you have, I know you enjoy giving readings. Is it possible for people to reach out? Now, a lot of these people are from overseas compared to us here in Melbourne. So if people want to reach out for a private reading.
Yes, they can go to, sorry.
Yeah, go on. How are they going to best connect with you?
Elaine Ann, Facebook.
Beautiful.
And just mention the show that the Angel Heart Radio, because without the Angel Heart Radio, I wouldn't be where I am today, because I've learned a lot. Yeah.
Well, we learn a lot from you too. It's fabulous. And I know we've got lots of thank yous, lots of gratitude this morning. And the thing is, we've had a few ladies connect with us via the chat. However, I know that there are lots of others out there who have listened and gained insight from what you have said about the numbers and also the letters. So well done.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I just love my numbers. I do little mini cards called Lenono cards as well. I do speak to spirit and pass on information. And I always say, don't have high expectations of people in general that do their passion, because sometimes you may want someone to come in and to come to visit and say hello, and sometimes they just don't.
Right.
So even when, if you've got a good knowledge of family, that helps. I do psychometry as well, where I hold an item and pick up the vibration of someone. But I mean, it's everything I've always wanted to do, and it's sort of pulled me out of a place and learning all new skills with everything. So I enjoy what I'm doing, and I appreciate being on here to spread the word.
It is very good. Now, as we are about to, Christine Buckingham is saying it was very interesting. Thank you both very much. Well, I'd like to thank our audience, Elaine, and there happens to be 5 Thursdays in March this year. So next week, I'm really excited to say that Beth will be with me, and Beth has been on Blog Talk Radio. She's been on here on Angel Heart Radio via Facebook, and she's excited to be coming back for a guest spot, and I'm very excited that she's going to be with me. So, and of course, Elaine, you will join me towards the end of April.
Yes, I'll be here with bells on.
Very, very good.
Dancing on the tables, waiting.
Why not? That'd be a sight.
Why not? Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I trust that you are having a wonderful time wherever you are. Elaine hit on the words before when she mentioned it's our perception. Which way would we like to look at something? Is the glass half full or is it half empty? And that is totally up to us. So let's put our best foot forward and spread the love to ourselves as well as to others, and make the most of every day. Okie dokie, time to sign off. Much love.
See you all next month. Thank you, Annette.
Pleasure. Bye.